You're listening to The Startup with Monique LeRae, only on LA Talk Radio.
All right, guys, we've got Steve next. Steve, welcome to The Startup, and thank you for waiting.
Hi, Monique. How are you?
How are you?
Well, thank you.
Oh, it's good to see you on a Sunday. Let's go full screen. Steve, introduce yourself. Tell us all about your book.
Steve Vesce, the author of The One Ordinary Man, the novel based on the true story of Harry Hopkins. It's been a wonderful ride so far, and really enjoying the process of bringing Harry Hopkins' story to audiences throughout the United States.
All right, so let's talk about who Harry is. Tell us a little bit more about Harry and why he was one ordinary man.
Yeah, he was a really special character. He joined the Roosevelt administration in 1933 and began the process of helping people find jobs during the Great Depression, which was really a catastrophic event. And his story is really remarkable in the sense that his wife at the time, a woman by the name of Barbara Duncan, passed with breast cancer. He himself was diagnosed with cancer basically 3 months after she passed.
Wow.
And he was debilitated with malnutrition for the rest of his days. And despite the fact that he had all of these really challenges in front of him, and from by the way, the creator of the CWA, the WPA, the creator of these really wonderful organizations that helped the United States get through the Great Depression. Soon after that, he was enlisted by Franklin Roosevelt to help with the total defense of the United States. And that total defense, of course, at the end by 1945, resulted in the United States becoming victorious in World War II. So he was a really special character in that the 12-year period, which arguably, Monique, is one of the great periods, most difficult periods of U.S. history from 1933 to 1945. Harry Hopkins was the guy behind the curtain pulling the levers to really achieve the things that we achieved as a country.
Wow, it's really important now, to look at history and see what we can draw from it to be even better. And I love that you're bringing this gentleman's life to the forefront. How long did it take for you to finish this book?
So it's really, that's a story all by itself, Monique. I actually started with a TV series, believe it or not, and that's how it started. And then basically, after crafting the TV series, decided to write the novel, and the novel is really crafted based upon the TV series. So it took a total of, between research and everything else, about 3.5 years in total.
Wow. Very impressive.
Yeah, the truth, Monique, is I'd like to say I labored hard over every single thing, but the truth is it was really an enjoyable process.
I can tell by your body language. Yeah, you get very radiant. I've never met you, but it's a pleasure now, and I can tell by your body language. I
enjoyed it. I really do. It's really certainly one of my passions. That period of history is really one of my passions, for sure.
Well, you know what? I love this. I think, like I said, it's very timely to learn for the past. We had another veteran and a historian, Michael Bedenbaugh, who wrote, Reviving Our Republic. And I'm learning so much from him because, we learn stuff in school, but it's good to revisit from other angles, right? And get that 30,000-foot view.
Yeah, no, it's for sure. And you know what, Monique, the really interesting thing about it is that folks have asked me this question before. They said, what is it that makes it different? What makes this so different and so applicable to today? What's going on today? And one of the things that really to me at least, is apparent is the folks who operated in 1933 to 1945 operated from a sense of duty. It was a sense that they had a duty to do the greater good for the greatest number of Americans. And today we have this sense of performance for performance. And frankly, that's not how they operated. They just did not operate that way. They operated from the sense of we have things that we need to do for the greater good of our country. And so that was it's a very interesting dynamic, frankly, as compared to the kind of things that we experience today.
I like that you point that out, and it brings anything back to the why. Why do we start it? Why do we write a book? What is our driving factor?
Yep.
Where can we find this book? I know my copy's coming in the mail soon, I hope.
Oh, look out.
Yes, where can folks pick up the book?
Amazon.com. There are 3 versions. There's the paperback, of course. There's a Kindle version, and there's an audio version as well. And then you can absolutely pick up any one of those copies from there.
Steve, thank you so much. I will be very excited to get it. And folks, get this. I think this is really going to help. History is really going to give you knowledge is power. And if you're feeling a little powerless or confused, go look at history and look at what Steve has put together with this book. One Ordinary Man. Congratulations, Stephen. Thank you for the startup.
Thank you so much. Very much. I appreciate it, Monique. Thank you for your time.